I can see that. Yeah. Okay. Did you read anything about what I'm looking to do, or?
Uh, a little bit, but you start from scratch.
Sure. Okay. I was involved in a business up in Virginia right inside a company called Game Truck. Basically, what Game Truck is, it's a mobile video gaming theater where we can bring the excitement of video gaming to any venue or an event. Such birthdays were a big part of our business, obviously. We were doing stuff with the Washington Redskins. So basically, it involves a 40-foot trailer with a truck that pulls it. Okay, the trailer is self-powered by an onboard generator. You open the door to the trailer, you walk inside. It's basically a rolling video arcade. We've got all the latest games, all the latest consoles, special lighting, music. It's an amazing concept. We can entertain about 20 to 25 people at one time in the trailers. It's all facilitated by a game coach. He takes care of the players, loads the games for them, all that. For birthday parties, it's the easiest party a mom can throw. The kids all go in the trailer for a couple of hours. She's in the house. It's nice and quiet. She orders a couple of pizzas. They deliver them. No stress, no mess. We take care of everything. And we probably, at our peak, we were doing about 80 birthdays a month.
When did you launch?
That was a franchise business. What I'm looking to do is start up as an independent. I relocated from Virginia down to Florida. I had to wait for my non-compete disclosure to expire with that franchise, which it now has. As being involved with a franchise, there was a lot of things that really I didn't like about it. Royalties, booking AdWord fees. I mean, after you got done with all the fees that we had to pay back to the company, that is money I could have reinvested into the business. I paid them over $60,000 in 2016 just in royalties and fees.
So give me an idea. What's your startup cost? You've got to do you lease a trailer or do you buy a trailer?
Well, I was just on with Kevin Harrington a little while ago, and he was exploring some ideas with me. What I need is $150,000 of working capital to purchase my first trailer and truck, as well as all the other costs that are going to be involved with it, marketing, licensing, and all that stuff. But he said, you might want to reach out to somebody that's already in the business or looking to get out, because I'm telling you, this is something you have to do full time. I saw that when I got involved with it with my cousin up in Virginia. The trucks were only going out 2 or 3 days a week on the weekends. So I started thinking outside the box and reaching out to schools and things like that. And we started doing on-site field trips. There are so many video games tailored towards education. So we were able to basically use the trailers as mobile classrooms. And we would have a teacher facilitate, that event. And it worked out fantastic. And so basically I'm looking to recapture that success down here, starting in my area of Florida, and then take it nationwide as a franchise down the road.
So I still want to understand that you would plan to buy the truck or lease a truck.
Well, I'd like to buy it. That's what I'd like to do. I'd like to start my own business. Kevin sees the opportunity down the road here, but he just wanted to see me gain a little bit more traction first. Now, we did about close to $600,000 a year at our peak in 2016. I had 4 of these trailers, and they were rolling booked solid every weekend. But my problem also, besides a few other things, the weather up in Northern Virginia in the winter months, 3 feet of snow, ice, everything else. So we did lose a lot of revenue between, say, December and February.
And what's your target demographic? What's the age group?
Okay, I've done my homework. In the 3 counties I'll be starting in down here in Florida, which is Brevard, Indian River, and St. Lucie, we've got 71,000 kids between the ages of 7 and 13. That's our target.
What was the kind of marketing that the franchise that you work with have, and how will you differentiate yourself from them?
Basically more up to date. A lot of the game truck trailers were old, 7, 8 years old. We'll have the latest games, latest trailers, all the bells and whistles that go along with it.
That's great, but I mean, how will you market to the moms who are ultimately booking this?
Basically just what I just told you. I mean, if you'd like to book an easy, stress-free event safe and exciting for your son and 20 of his friends. We've got exactly what you need, and also the convenience level where we come right to you. There's no, you don't have to schlep the kids to a bowling alley.
I completely understand the selling point.
Yeah.
My thought was, I'm trying to get to, what's the total amount you're looking for?
I need about 150,000. That'll cover everything.
For how long?
5 years, 3 to 5 years tops, with an ROI 6 to 8%.
150 will cover the purchase of the trailer, and you only want to get one trailer, or you want to get more than one?
No. Believe me, I've been working with a guy from H&R Block on the financials. After the first year, we figure about 6 months of break-in down here. After the first year, we'll be adding our second trailer. Up in Virginia, it took me about 3 to 4 years, and I was up to 4 trailers. We also added outdoor laser tag to the business, which was a huge success also. But like I said, down here, the weather is a big help.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So, how much does a trailer cost?
The trailer costs about $50,000 to $55,000. There's a company up in Tennessee that builds these, so it would be brand new. Takes about 5 weeks to build the trailer, and then you need a 3/4 ton, which is a 2,500 Dodge or something bigger, to pull that trailer. They're about 9,000 pounds.
And other than the cost of a trailer, how many employees do you think you need to run this?
When I start, it will be myself, and I'll need somebody to facilitate the trailer, so it'll be 2, well, actually 3. I'm going to have my marketing girl. Her name is Kia, who worked with me with the previous business. She's going to be coming down here to help me get this going also.
Understood.
I've also got a connection at one of the local radio stations down here, and 101.3 The Coast. They're going to have me at outdoor events at least twice a month, and that'll be a great way to get this thing seen and marketed.
And do you feel you're going to utilize someone to create content for you for social media, and how it's efficient? It should go without saying, but like, how are you?
That's where Kia comes in. She's got a degree in marketing from Howard University. She put us on the map. So yeah, I have somebody that will take care of the marketing for me as far as social media goes: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, you name it.
And are the cost of the games, are those machines being bought or leased?
No, the trailer, when I get the trailer, it'll be turnkey. We'll have a fully loaded game library of all the latest games and all the latest consoles. You'll have a PS4, an Xbox, and a Wii at each station. And you'll have 4 TVs along the side, and then one in the front.
Any virtual reality stuff?
Yes, we did the Sony virtual reality with the previous business, and people loved it. The only problem we saw with that, some of the games are a little bit you feel like you're falling off a cliff. So we had to have somebody basically standing near those people. Some of them got very woozy doing it. So, but yeah, I mean, it's real. It's realistic. So yes, we will be doing that too.
And where in Florida are you?
I'm in Vero Beach, which is right in the middle between Daytona and West Palm. And I have no competitors in the area.
So is it easy enough for you to use the same trailer to come down to Broward and Dade County?
I would love to open up a satellite office down the road once the business gains traction and I get going, and look at, I know there are some people down south doing it, so I want to open up into areas where there isn't anybody doing it. I mean, I've reached out to people here. They don't even know this thing exists. They had no idea there was anything like this on the market. But yes.
Understood. So what valuation are you raising this at? How do you want to raise the funds?
I would probably say about $2 million valuation on it.
$150,000 on a $2 million valuation, and you want to raise the money ideally. What, one person, a few people, or a group?
I mean, if I could work with one person that has connections, that can get this thing on a nationwide level down the road, that's what I'd love to do. That's what Kevin suggested. He could see it down the road being, opening up our own franchise and selling franchises. Right. And
how about yourself? Are you in a position to invest anything, or what's your start?
I've bought the first truck that I'll be using for the laser tag portion. So I've got about $10,000 to $15,000 invested right now.
And you have one truck?
I have the one pickup truck, yes, that I'll be using for the laser tag. Yes.
Understood. Understood.
Okay.
All right. This is interesting. It's
Okay.
I'll tell you my challenge is I don't see, I see the scalability of this as being very, dependent on finding strategic partners, finding local franchise operators that understand managing the kids, marketing to their
Right.
demographic, and
Right.
The issue of security and safety, because you are dealing with kids.
Yes.
Insurance, things like that, which need to be baked into the numbers to make
Of course.
sure that first and foremost, moms are comfortable with the safety and security.
Right.
You get the repeat business based upon the word of mouth on how much fun it was.
Right.
Marketing, capturing content to ensure that your social feed then gets the kids telling the parents to do this for their birthday, so on. So I think you have two marketing headaches. One to a audience that
Can I interject for 1 second? Can I interject something for 1 second? We started thinking outside the box of the previous business model to do just what you're saying right now. We started doing events at schools, on-site field trips where we would bring the truck and trailers right to a school in D.C. or Virginia, whatever it might be, and each kid got a business card when they left, and took them home and gave it to mom and said, "I would like this for my birthday," and it worked. The other thing we did was I started sponsoring certain schools. There was a program by WUSA 9 TV in DC called Teachers Are Superheroes. We would contribute to classroom projects. By doing that, we were featured on their show. They gave us 1 month of free commercials for doing that, and that worked also. TV advertising, as you know, is very expensive.
Very expensive, yeah. We don't need to do that. All right,
yeah,
so
I know.
I've got to jump on my next pitch, but this is great.
Okay.
And I'll give you some feedback offline, okay?
I look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Okay, yep, bye-bye.
Bye.